Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Perma Gaming, and today we are playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So, as you can probably see right now, I am in Perma stall. And that's basically the focus of this video. I'm going to go through a couple different types of either Perma stall, regrow farming, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so I'm going to start off with this one. As you can see, this is only around 28. I have $60,000. I could go for as long as I want. I could get 100,000. I could get 1,000,000 for all I wanted. If there isn't a money cap, there could be a money cap. And I got pretty lucky with this. I've been messing around for probably an hour or two to try to think of some different combinations. And, well, I have some. So the one you can see right now, I'm calling Perma stall. I like this one for one reason and one reason only. It is the only one, it's the only version of Perma stalling / regrow farming that doesn't involve any heroes, like Finn, Jake, Max, Marcelin, etc. Because once you get into the late game, your heroes, you want to keep them filled with trinkets and good weapons that generally have a bunch of effects or make them stronger. And well, for regrow farming or Perma stalling, they have to be pretty weak and pretty basic. So I like this strategy because it relies on entirely allies, but it's also pretty hard to pull off. So as you can see, this does require a lot of different allies and could take quite a while to pull off. But so we have Slime Princess, that's a rare ally, Dr. Monkey, super rare, Lumpy Space Princess, rare, and Ice Monkey, common. I believe all of these towers are important for this to pull off, but you might be able to get away with 1 or 2 less towers. It's up to you to design, take a look at it, and see if you can find a better option. But I found that this one works quite well. So, these 3, the Lumpy Space Princesses, I'm pretty sure you only need 1 of them. I have 3 because I wanted to see if that made a difference, but as you can see, they're all on the same timing, which makes it not work. Of course, Slime Princess, you want to get the first upgrade, because if you get Toxic Slime, it does damage, so only 1 upgrade for Slime Princess. Same thing for Dr. Monkey, and both of them are just slows. There's Lumpy Space Princess, which stuns them. Ice Monkeys are the key to this strategy that I have going, because they freeze them. So, you want to get the first upgrade for both of them, which increases their attack speed. And the key to this is that each of these are on different timings. Both Ice Monkeys are attacking at different times. I actually did this unintentionally using Lemon Hope. I'm sure there are other ways to do it, but I found if I use Lemon Hope, then place the second one, and then move Lemon Hope or sell him or something like that, so he's not buffing them anymore, it creates a permanent loop there. Like right now, I believe my Lemon Hope is buffing, I think he's buffing Dr. Monkey. No, maybe. Might have been buffing Dr. Monkey, I think, but I'm not quite sure. So yeah, you want to make sure the Ice Monkeys are on different timings so they can Perma stall. I also believe this strategy works on all rounds, or at least most rounds. You want slow balloons like blues, reds, greens, and I think there are a couple leads down here, because lead balloons, of course, are also incredibly slow. So I like the strategy once again because it's allies only, but enough of this. Let's get into some other ones. So, that one's pretty complicated. I'm about to show you the absolute simplest. But although it's simple for a reason. So, on my Marcelin, I believe you can do this with Jake as well, but my Jake has more important stuff. So Jake or Marcelin, I've removed the laser attack, as you can see. So Marcelin has Telekinesis, and Jake has Butt Push. I know it's a weird upgrade, but both of them knock back balloons. And both towers, without any upgrades besides those, don't have lead pop power, which means, well, it means they can't pop leads, but that's not important. They also don't have energy pop power, so they can't pop ghost balloons. So, once again, this one's specific. It will only work on certain maps, but those maps are generally the harder maps because, well, ghost balloons are tough. Ghost balloons are really strong. So this map, for example, it has ghost balloons. And ghost balloons allow you to regrow farm. Sorry about that, there was an ad. So this allows you to regrow farm or Perma stall as soon as the first ghost balloon comes out. So what's important, well actually it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna start with Finn back here just because he's my general tower. He can pop most balloons, all of that good stuff. I'm also gonna place Sam for now because, well, ghost balloons come really early and they're gonna come before I can get telekinesis up. So I'm gonna get those two, then I'll probably go for, I'm gonna use Cobra for my moneymaker. So what you want to do as soon as possible, you want to get Marceline, buy improved flight, and then telekinesis. And then you should be able to Perma stall as soon as the next ghost balloon comes out. And at that point I'll probably sell Sam. Sam's also important for me because she has horsey soap, and this stage has camos as well, so, and otherwise I would have to get a different camo detection tower, which I don't want to do because that's more money that could have gone towards setting up the regrow farm, I guess. So this does work out pretty well because ghost balloons do come out pretty early. I think on round 6 is when they start coming, but I could be wrong. Will there be any on round 5? I don't think so. Alright, Marceline. Want to set you to pursuit? You don't have to, you can use follow mouse, whatever you want. But I like to do pursuit simply because it's easier. So this will also work with Jake if you have butt push, and only, so you're only allowed to buy axe foot and butt push, and it should work as well. I mean, actually that's not true. You can buy pretty much any of them because he has no energy attacks. You are not allowed to buy, these characters though can't have they can't have any energy attacks. So if you have a trinket that adds an extra attack, like as you probably know, my Jake has plenty of, it doesn't work. So because of that, you have to take your time and, well, prepare. See, there's our first ghost balloon, but I don't have telekinesis. So I'm using Marceline because I simply have less trinkets for her, and I just find it easier to use. Telekinesis. This, pretty early on, we will end up with, oh wait, that was bad luck. I'm gonna turn you off this. Go to slow down, so we should be able to, come on, telekinesis it. I did buy it, didn't I, the upgrade?
Yep, let's do this.
She does have telekinesis, correct? Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna leave her in pursuit. It might take a couple rounds for it to get set up, working properly, I guess.
Shazam.
I'm gonna sell Sam, because I don't think there are any camos on this round, but we'll see. And as you see there, telekinesis. She telekinesis the ghost balloons back, pretty much all the way to the start, to be honest, which is pretty impressive. And because there were no ghost popping power towers, she will go through to the very end and knock them back. And this should start in an endless loop. Hopefully. Yes, as you can see there, I believe eventually it is a little bit random, so it is technically possible to lose with this. But, I mean, if you wanted to guarantee that you don't lose, you could put on another tower, like Lumpy Space Princess, for example. I could do that in case. Nope, that messes with it. My mistake. Oh, that was tight. See, that was a mistake for me. I was wrong. And we're gonna lose because of it. So, that's why, well, that's why you don't want to do that. So, never mind. I made a mistake there. I forgot. Lumpy Space Princess, when the towers or the balloon is stunned, it doesn't work. She can't knock back. So you don't want to use those. So, you know, a mistake, but also it shows you what not to do in this scenario. Because otherwise, it just won't work. Plain and simple. So, I believe it should Perma stall as long as they're not separate like that. Like I almost lost at the end there because they were separated. So we're going to try that one more time. Of course, I had to reset the round, which means it will make this more difficult and less likely to occur properly. But hopefully, there's still some horsey soap on the ground, so hopefully the camouflage will work out. Did that work this time? Nope.
Hello.
That's the time machine, by the way. Apparently you have to have Jake placed, so yeah. that kind of sucks. I'm gonna have Sam as a backup in case we lose this time, because, you know, don't have another backup using the time machine. So it is a little tricky to set up, but it's a lot easier than the first one I showed you. The reason I showed you the end result is because it took me multiple attempts to get it working. Like, a lot of attempts to get it working. Come on. There we go. The balloon has been knocked back. So I'm going to try to focus on just one, because that'll make it a lot easier for me. Or at least it should make it a lot easier for me. Okay, we'll probably... no, we should wait till all the other balloons are popped. As you can see, does a pretty good job of dealing with them herself. And then we are here with Pursuit, where it should Perma stall. I'm going to wait here just for a little while in case you guys want to check. You can buy your BMOs now, any other money from or people you have. And this should work well. So we're going to speed it up. I'm probably just going to wait, I don't know, a minute or so you can see just how well this works. It's pretty effective. It should work all the time. As you can see, they're being sent back at the exact same position, right around Finn. It's actually getting pushed back further and further, because I believe every couple of attacks, I believe it's a set number of attacks that she does at telekinesis. So this tournament works pretty well. Other option, I'm going to get this set up once I actually get the amount of money. We can use... I'm hoping the balloon trap won't absorb it. Hopefully it won't. We can use this. We can get... I'm actually going to sell this for it. Butt push. Butt push also works. I'm going to use this simply because it makes him attack faster. This should work. No, I guess he has an energy attack. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but that's probably fine because this kind of leads us into our next mission or option, whatever you want to call it. And that is round 28. Well, not 28, round 30. Round 30 has similar effects, let's say that. It simply has similar powers, similar skills like that. I'm gonna get Betty Groff quickly up, just because she's another energy attacker. Round 30 has regrow leads, and regrow leads, well, they allow us to do it with, normally Jake, bad push, but of course we have a lead pop power, so that, or we have other lead pop powers with him, so it doesn't work with that. But Marceline should, we just need like our weakest lead pop power. Tower. Absolute weakest. Telekinesis. And as far as I can tell, did not mean to click that. Anything basically works. You want the one that does the least damage, and I think for that for me might be Muscle Princess. I think she can pop oh, see, we accidentally got this set up again. You just want to move your Marceline away if you want it to end, of course. But yeah, as you can see, it's pretty easy to do it unintentionally as well. Just have it accidentally happen. So I'm actually going to leave my Marceline in the corner for now. Just going to move back and forth there until round 30. And on round 30, we will be fine, hopefully. And hopefully, again, we'll be able to show you off this final regrow farming trick. This is the only regrow farming one. I'm sure there are other combinations, but these three are the ones that I found work easiest, best, and overall just have most benefits, are the most reliable. So once again, the first one's good because it doesn't use heroes, it's only allies. Ghost Balloons is super simple, but does of course require at least one. Usually Marceline's best for it. And then, well, there are a number of other future options like regrow farming, which is only specific to round 30. That's part of the issue with that one, as well as the fact that it doesn't always work. It's a little RNG based, which all of them are to a degree, but it's probably the most RNG based because you have to get your tower in the right placement, the right position, and There was just a lot of conditions. So I guess it's not really RNG based, but it can take a while to get right. So we'll see if we'll be able to get it right this time for round 30. Hopefully we'll get it first time. If we don't, then that's too bad. Round 28 I don't think has any regrows, but it is possible that it does. No regrows. So we'll wait for round 30, which always does have regrow leads, which, you know, and we lost. Okay, I'm gonna continue this simply because I have 42,000 coins. If you didn't know, you can continue for 1,000 coins, get +1 life, $5,000, and I'm gonna do it because I have a lot of coins and I don't feel like redoing this whole setup. I'm a little confused about how we actually lost there though, which probably it wouldn't be ghost sleds, that wouldn't have an effect. I'm just gonna drop Flame Princess too, get a little bit more lead and ghost pot power, because I'm a little bit confused how that happened. I guess it was a camo ghost, probably a camo ghost. Yeah, it must have been a camo ghost. So round 29, and then we'll do round 30, where we'll hopefully once again be able to do the regrow farming. So technically regrow farming can work on completely random rounds, but round 30 is definitely the best for it. Okay, we're gonna switch you back to pursuit. Wait, what am I talking about? It doesn't work for Marcelin. I did this wrong. Marcelin only stuns them in place. You actually need butt push to knock back, which of course doesn't work because Jake has a lot of different moves besides that for me right now. And there's no way to edit that right now, is there? Nope. I feel kind of stupid right now. Well, we can try it anyways. I will show you what happens if you do try to use Marcelin with it. The leads, she should, rather. If she gets a telekinesis off, she stuns them in place, which is why she doesn't work for round 30, which is why you need to use Jake. But Jake, well, Jake, you need butt push. It works the exact same. You place him, you only buy axe foot and butt push, and that would be the whole strategy there. So, yeah, those are some different regrow farming methods. They're all or not necessarily regrow farming, perma stalling. They're all, of course, they're a little bit of cheese, so they're fun to use sometimes if you want to get some super expensive upgrade that otherwise you know you couldn't afford, or if you just want to show off that you have $10 million. It's up to you. Or, you know, finally, if you just want to cheese the game, you're stuck on a map, you're annoyed, you've lost a couple of times, you just want an easy win. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you found any of these tips helpful, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all that awesome stuff. Makes you a more awesome person, and, you know, get to join the Purple Elephant Squad. So, I really appreciate it, whatever you do. I appreciate you watching here, too. You're also awesome for watching. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.